Hello everybody and welcome to Poland Daily Travel. As you can see, we are standing by a canal. It's actually a river, isn't it, Carl?
Canal.
It's a canal?
It's a canal.
What's the name of it? Motila?
Motława.
Motława. Motława. Yeah, Motila is like a butterfly.
Matilda is a kangaroo from Australia.
Matilda would be, okay, all right. But this is the what?
Motława.
Motława. No, okay. Anyway, this is a main artery through the town. What does it connect to?
It connects to the sea. And
to
then
the
it will
sea
connect
and this way?
To Vistula later on.
It connects to the river over here.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So this is a very important canal.
Back in the day, they used to, this is the building behind us, which is on the postcard of every Gdańsk, every Gdańsk postcard.
It's the crane, right?
The crane. And it was a crane.
Yeah.
And they would pull things, big heavy things off the ships and unload them here. It was the height of technology in the 14th century.
In the 14th century?
Yeah.
To me, that'd be the 1300s to me.
I think so, yeah. I mean, that's right.
about 700 years ago.
Something like that.
That's a long time.
14th or 15th. Something like that.
Yeah.
But that's about the era
600
when
or
it was
700
really
years
built.
ago.
They had giant wheels inside, which horses would walk on to lift the heavy loads. And they would have to pay all the taxes, which is why the city became rich.
They were paying taxes there. That was like a counting house as well.
Yeah.
So it was a government counting house.
Everybody sailing through, getting to the south, had to pay taxes here.
Right, because this was the way you passed through to go on the Vistula to go to Torun, Warsaw, Krakow,
all those places.
and all the places in between.
Yeah.
Some of the cities were actually more important over time than some of the cities I just mentioned. Because Sandomierz, for example, was very important 600 years ago, but
what happened to it?
Now it's a tiny town, right?
Well, all these places, they just lost their strategic
importance,
value.
Yeah, over so many centuries, it's like 3 times as old as the United States or something, right?
Something like that.
For us, yeah. So you see at the top, there's a crane, right? And
yeah, which is of course a pun in multiple languages.
It is? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same pun in Polish and in German and in English.
Okay.
Which is one of those really odd things that it means both the kind of bird and the lifting device.
The lifting device, which is a crane, right?
Yeah.
So, and this looks like it was a storage place as well.
No,
right?
no, the storage places were across the way, which were the old granary buildings. But you can see a couple of them.
Yeah, these are granary buildings here, folks.
Yeah.
The granary buildings are over there.
Granary buildings.
What about this boat?
This boat was
the sole deck?
Sole deck. The sole deck was the first ship built in the shipyards after they reopened after World War II.
Right.
Under Polish management. So.
Because World War II actually started in Gdańsk. The Germans first fired on the Poles, but said the Poles fired on them, right?
Well, the official excuse was
it's kind of a Gulf of Tonkin.
The official excuse to start the war was Hitler wanted to return the free city of Danzig to the Reich. So
they just came and took it.
Yeah.
They just came and took it. Okay. At Westerplatte was the first. Westerplatte, which is a few miles from here.
Yeah.
Out right on the edge of the...
Yeah, there was a little Polish... The League of Nations designated the city as a free city, unofficially in
after
between.
World War I,
After
right?
World War I, unofficially
in the interwar period.
Not belonging to either Prussia or to Poland.
It was called the Polish Corridor, the Polish part, wasn't it? Yeah. And Danzig was a free city.
But there was allowed...
So what does that mean? What did it mean it was a free city then?
It meant basically that it was a politically independent state that was the size of a city.
Yeah, which is amazing.
I mean, they also included some farmlands.
But if you think about it, it's amazing, isn't it?
But it was
its own entity.
Yeah, they had their own money, their own stamps, all that business. And
as recent as the 1930s.
Yeah.
And
up
right
until
up to the war. Yeah.
Up until 1939.
Yeah. So that's...
1918 to 1939.
Crazy thing to think about. Is there a comparable city like that now? I can't think of one.
Washington, D.C.?
Hong Kong used to be.
Washington, D.C.
Singapore.
Singapore.
Well, Washington, no, but it's part of the United States.
Yeah.
I would say Singapore would be the closest thing now. Because Hong Kong is now part of China. Used to be on its own. Anyway, so this boat is actually, you can go on it, right?
You can go on it. It's a museum. It's a museum of a ship being a ship.
Uh-huh.
And you can go in and see what a ship look like
Yeah.
that was built in 1946.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that another time. When
Another
it's
time.
When nice weather. There's so many things to do in Gdańsk.
Yeah.
One has to come here and spend. You could spend a week here and not even.
One of the
touch.
big things which is just opened,
Everything.
you can kind of see it in the background, is this funny pyramid-looking glass structure there. Is the museum
Way down there,
way
under
down
the
there.
crane, under the crane. Yeah.
Is the Museum of World War II.
which is pretty neat, right?
Brand new, just opened about a year ago, and is
Right.
a massive experience.
I'd love to
of-
see that.
People have donated things from their family, items which
Yeah.
related to them personally, like a uniform
Yeah.
or things like this. And the museum is then built around these things with an overall structure of explaining the entire the war from many sides, from many situations. It's a very long and intense experience.
Yeah,
to
I'd love to
visit it.
go there. We'll
It's
have to
very
go.
interesting,
We're going to
very
go there,
interesting.
but we
But
have to come up here. We're going to
brilliant
do
for
it
a rainy, cold day.
in the winter. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Or do you want to be inside? We'll
Yeah,
do
you
that,
wanna be
and
inside,
we'll do
it's
the
a brilliant way to
Solidarity
spend it.
Museum,
Yeah, and the Solidarity
which
Museum.
we might
Which is
talk
also
about a
another
little more.
very
Yeah.
impressive building.
I'm sure. Yeah. And that's the museum of the Maritime Museum, the Naval
Museum.
Museum. Yeah. Okay. Poland Daily Travel. Stay with me. Stay with Carl. We're going to go for a further walk now. This is nice.
This is nice. Gdańsk is just blooming, as you can see. There's
I love
there's
it.
so much going on here
Yeah.
lately, and new buildings are sprouting everywhere around. We've got a new bridge over here. This is the oldest.
Yeah. What is this place?
This is
Kubitsky.
Kubitsky.
I'm
It's the
feeling a
oldest-
bit peckish, actually. I'm a little hungry.
It's
Yeah.
the oldest, I believe, continually existing restaurant in town, except for one which officially dates back way 100 years, but still, this is one continually family operated since 1918. And that's very classy, high-end food. And the younger generation runs the fish and chip shop next door.
Oh, their family?
Yeah, it's family.
I think I like the fish and chips idea. We're in Gdynia, and maybe it's a good idea for later.
Yeah.
And over here,
Over
oh, there's
here.
a nice little, what is that, a taxi or something?
It actually belongs to a hotel. And if you stay, there's a certain hotel if you stay at. you
Cubis
get to
Hotel.
The Cubis
Yeah.
Hotel, you can just sail around in the little boat.
Okay. That's amazing, isn't
There's the
it?
Philharmonia across the way, which
That's
is
the Philharmonia there.
yeah, which is
right
a
there.
really beautiful converted electrical generating plant. And Gdańsk has seen fit to make a selfie spot. Which
Yeah,
says
well,
Gdańsk.
So you stand in front of that sign?
Yeah,
But,
and take your
why
selfie.
don't- I think this is a better selfie if we stood here.
This is a better
with the,
view.
with the whole thing
the sun.
behind us. You know, the whole of the canal and everything. I don't think
Yeah.
that's very good to stand in front of a sign.
Well, but then
What's wrong
everybody
with
knows.
people?
But everybody knows where you are.
What?
You know where you are. It says so.
It tells you?
It says so.
You could just put a, but on the media, you put a, I'm in Gdańsk, you know, with the thing, you know, on the Facebook.
Localization.
You can do it. I don't understand why you need big letters like that, but
Well, that's for the younger generation.
okay. Well, they need to. Okay, we
And they
have-
can also
we have
ride
to
on
speak to
the
them.
Gdańsk Eye.
Yeah, that's the. Oh, that's nice. I'd like to do that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that. Yeah, and here we have a huge bridge, because
walk?
we can't get there. We can't get there unless we walk.
Right.
You
And
want
they-
to go get on the bridge?
Well, we'd have to wait a while. As you can see, we have this lovely
Oh, there's people
new
waiting now.
high-tech bridge that goes up,
Yeah.
and then it stands up because they have all these big ships that need to sail in and out.
This is
And-
incredible. Look at that.
Yeah.
This is magical.
Yeah.
This is extraordinary. It's really amazing what they've done with this city. Yeah. And but that bridge, if we wait, oh look, it's a pirate ship.
Yeah, the pirate ship is arriving. yes, we have
Are you
pirate
kidding
ships.
me? It's a pirate ship. I don't believe it.
And you know what the creepiest thing about the pirate ship is?
Yeah.
It sails without any sails.
Oh, come on, let's go. It has no sails. It's a very fast ship for having no sails. The Black Pearl. Oh, that's like Johnny Depp's ship, isn't it? The Black
Exactly.
Pearl?
Yeah.
That is hilarious. I can tell that Poland Daily Travel is going to come to beautiful Gdańsk many times.
Come in the summer.
And if you get your new club open,
we'll be drinking heavily there.
we'll come there. We'll come there and we'll film an episode there.
Okay.
Or two. Yeah. Well, this is fantastic. Gdańsk, you have to love it, I think. I'm very impressed with what we've seen today, and walking around with you has been a lot of fun to this point. Maybe we'll do a couple more.
I'm sure we
see
will.
what else we can see.
Okay.
Okay, that's the end of this particular episode. I mean, just take a look. We don't need to say anything. This is an amazing city, and you know, if you come here, you will not be disappointed any more than we are. Carl lives here, and he's still excited about it, right?
Absolutely.
There you go. And you're not jaded at all. That's amazing. Yeah. Gosh. Okay, it's a marvelous place. Gdańsk, come and visit. Watch Poland Daily Travel.